new brakes and all that, you know, get out here, try to make you a couple dollars, charge more for Brembos. You know what I'm saying? They want to go fast, they got to pay fast. You know what I mean? So, yeah, go ahead and get some tools out. Get started. We got tools. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't got to do that today. We got to get impact and all that. But you got to start off by first, you want to chuck whatever tire like you're working on the car, you got to chuck like the other side of the car, you know, to make sure it doesn't roll. Typically, if you jacking the car up, like say for instance, this is rear wheel drive. So if we jacking the front of the car up, we don't typically too much have to worry about it rolling, but you still want to chuck your tires just to make sure, because it's a dumb reason for it to fall off the jack and you potentially end up hurting. So, it would have been down here real quick. So you see this rail I was talking about? See this? It's a rail, see how like the rest of it's a platform? And you got this rail that's right here. So that's the frame rail. That's what I was talking about. So you can take the jack stand, put the jack in, like it lift up and they latch. Make sure it's latched good. You can put the jack stand like right there. And most of the time you can lower the car. I mean, you can lower the car down a little bit right now on the jack stand. And that's just which one of these sockets fits that and fits it correctly.
One of these right here?
Yep. Yep, those are lug nuts.
That red one? What is it supposed to go like? All
It's supposed to go all the way on there. All the way on there. Yep, yep. The key to it is you want to make sure you got the impact all the way on there. Yep. Now you want to make sure probably that you guard it, the back of it with your hand. That way you keep it on the socket. Because what it will do is want to bounce you off the socket, and that'll cause you to strip the board off. Because if you wait, it might be gone. I'm telling you. Yep. This is all like little pieces of metal, like hot metal that came off of it from breaking. So basically we're gonna take this tire here, and what I like to do is, if you don't got a jack stand, you can slide it underneath the car, and that way if it falls, it can't fall all the way down, at least, you know. And you can still get a jack underneath it. You know, like I was saying earlier, you get it where you can't get a jack underneath it. It's ugly. Like, it's a game to get under it. So, over difference. Like, if you go in there and tell them that you need this, and you tell them that you need a brake line, they're never going to find it because they're looking for this. And it's going to, you know what I'm saying? So, there's different purposes. The hose is flexible because your whole knuckle and all this, which is this part right here, that's similar we talked about, it all moves. So it has to be flexible here. This is a hard line. See, this is how it's mounted securely. So the frame is a hard line. So that's why it's called a brake line versus a brake hose, you know. So, like I said, we have the caliper here, and then I was saying when the caliper on the back, I like to go in the car and turn the wheel to the left. You're always going to turn to the opposite side, so you're on the right side. So you want to make that so that this whole caliper basically comes out too. So then you can see what you're working with. Like we're not ducked back in the wheel well trying to pry stuff, because we're gonna have to pry this stuff apart and all that to get new pads to go in. So, yep. You want to turn the wheel all the way to the left, as far as whatever on Brembos. So you have to knock these out. They got to go that way. They got like a fat head on both sides of them that kind of clicks into this. And then do we got the brake pads? Back on both sides, and then they're gonna have to be pried back at the same time. This one's got like a lot of that build up from how worn out the pad was. And you're gonna also eventually, like when we get it all out, you're gonna want to clean all this out too, because these have to slide out of here.